Before you react today, wait, because in the next few seconds you could say something that you will spend the next 10 years wishing you could take back. Sounds dramatic. It is not every broken friendship, every failed marriage, every ruined career started with a moment when emotion spoke before wisdom has the chance to. Science now tell us that when you are angry, your brain literally changes the way it thinks. But thousands of years before neuroscience, Lord Krishna revealed the same truth, not to control the world, but to control the one thing that decided your entire future, your next reaction. Imagine this. You receive a message just forward, we need to talk. Nothing else, no explanation, no context. Within seconds, your mind started creating stories. Did I do something wrong? Am I about to lose something important? Is this bad news? Your heart begins to race, your breathing changes, your body prepares for danger, even tough. Nothing had actually happened. Strange, it is not it. A few words can completely change the way you feel, not because they changed reality, but because they changed your thoughts. And this doesn't happen only with messages. Someone doesn't reply to your text, a friend suddenly becomes quiet, a stranger leaves a rude comment online, a family member says something you don't like. Within moments, your mind fills in the missing pieces, not with facts, but with assumption. And most of the time, those assumptions are completely wrong. So here's the question: if reality has not hurt you yet, why are you already suffering? The answer is surprisingly simple. You are not reacting to reality, you are reacting to the story your mind has created. Modern psychology calls this automatic emotional processing. Your brain is designed to react before it has enough information. Thousands of years before psychologists explained this, Lord Krishna revealed the same truth in the Bhagavad Gita. He taught that an uncontrolled mind doesn't simply see the world, it creates its own versions of it. And once you believe that version, your emotion take control. But the good news is this cycle can be broken. And that's exactly what we are about to discover. So, if your mind creates these stories, why does it do that? Because your brain has one primary job, not to make you happy, to keep you alive. Thousands of years ago that system protected our ancestors from wild animals, natural disasters, and real physical danger. Back then reacting quickly meant surviving. Thinking too long could cost your life, but today the danger has changed. Instead of lion chasing you, someone ignores your message. Instead of facing a wild animal, someone criticizes your work. Instead of fighting for survival, you are fighting your own thoughts. The problem is your brain still reacts as if every emotional pain is a physical threat. That's why your heart races, your muscles tighten, your breathing becomes shallow, and before you even realize what's happening, your emotions have already taken control. This is why people often say, I don't know what happened to me. The truth is, nothing happened to you. Your survival system simply acted before your wisdom had the chance to. Lord Krishna explained this beautifully. He said everything begins with the mind. A single thought, if repeated again and again, becomes attachment. Attachment creates a desire. When that desire is blocked, it becomes an anger. Anger clouds judgment, and once judgment disappears, a person begins making decisions they later regret. Notice something important: the problem did not start with anger, it started with a single uncontrolled thought. And that's where real freedom begins, not by controlling the world, but by learning how to observe your own mind. So, if your emotions are faster than your logic, how do you take back control? The answer is not to suppress your emotion, because suppressed emotions don't disappear, they wait and then they return with even greater force. Real emotional mastery begins with something surprisingly simple. A pause, just a few seconds, can change the direction of your entire life. Neuroscientists have found that when you pause before reacting, you give the thinking part of your brain enough time to come back online. That's why wise people rarely make important decisions in moments of intense emotion. They don't reply immediately, they don't argue immediately, they don't make promises or threats in the heat of the moment. Instead, they pause, they breathe, and they ask themselves one question: am I responding to reality or to the story my mind has created? That single question has saved countless relationships. Imagine receiving a message from your boss: come see me when you are free. Immediately, your mind begins creating possibilities. Did I make a mistake? Am I getting fired? What if something is wrong? Hours later, you discover they simply wanted to congratulate you. The suffering did not come from reality, it came from imagination. This is exactly what a Lord Krishna teaches. An uncontrolled mind creates illusions and then suffers. As tough those illusions were real, a disciplined mind does something different. It observes first, it understands, then respond, because emotionally strong people are not those who never feel anger. They are the ones who never allow anger to make their decisions. Imagine two people, both are insulted, both hears the exact same words. The first person reacts instantly, they raise their voice, send an angry message, spend the entire night replaying the conversations in their mind. Days later, the answer is gone, but the damage remains. The second person feels the same emotion, the same pain, the same disappointed disappointment, but instead of reacting, they pause. Not because they are weak, because they understand something most people never do. Even every emotion is temporary. If you don't feed it, it slowly loses its power. This is exactly what Lord Krishna wanted Arjuna to understand. Your mind will create fear, your ego will demand revenge, your anger will ask you to act immediately, but your wisdom will quietly whisper, wait. That single moment of awareness can save years of regrets. Think about the ocean. Storms crash across the surface, waves rise, winds roar, yet deep below, the water remains perfectly calm. Become, become like the ocean. Let emotion visits you, but never allow them to become your identity, because anger is not who you are, fear is not who you are, jealousy is not who you are. They are only passing experiences, and just like every storm, they eventually pass. The strongest people are not those who never feel emotional, they are the ones who refuse to let temporary emotion make permanent decisions. So the next time life tests you, don't ask how should I react. Ask yourself, who do I want to become because of this moment? Because every reaction shapes your future, but every conscious response shapes your character. And in the end, your destiny is not written by what happened to you. It's written by the choices you make when emotions try to take control. If this message helped you see your mind differently, share it with someone who needs it. And remember, the greatest victory in life is not over another person, it's over yourself.